Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jack and this is my micro camper Appy. Today I'm going to be doing another van tour video of my van. I did upload a van tour video to YouTube about 3 months ago. However, since then I've made some pretty big upgrades to the van, so I want to share those with you guys. Obviously, the first part of this video I will be going over some of the stuff that I did in the last van tour, so if you have already watched that, I'll leave a little point partway through this video where you can skip straight to the new stuff, but let's get right into it and have a look around. So first thing, quite important parts of the van, my water storage, just down here, really easy. So I can unscrew this, take the water pump out, remove the container, fill it up, and then it slots straight back in. Obviously my fridge is here. It's the smallest fridge that Waco do. That runs off my leisure battery. I'm having a solar panel fitted soon because that uses quite a lot of battery, and I've been having a few problems where my battery is dropping way too low. So another essential in the van is the toilet, which is under the bed. So it's just under this one here, nice little drop down bolt, and then the toilet pulls out. Goes back on nicely. Hidden away, not ugly. Nice bit of storage for the toilet. So moving on to my other storage, I've now got Kadak, some camera stuff in there, a washing up bowl. And this one, just got loads of random stuff. It's all my stuff ready for camper jam this weekend. Up here on the side of the van I've got my voltmeter, 12 volt, and some USB plugins, and then my switches for my kitchen light and for the rest of the van lights. I've got a fully integrated hob, dual hob and sink. Bit of a mess at the minute, that needs to clean before this weekend. I'll hide that away, you guys don't have to look at that anymore. And then under the sink I've got all my saucepans, frying pans, ridge monkeys, kettle, all that jazz. And then under the hob, got my gas. I've actually got a second gas bottle in there now, and I know they're the smaller ones that have now been discontinued, but I have checked and I can fit a bigger one in there, so we've got away with it, it's all good. So up above the hob and sink I've got another cupboard with all my bowls, glasses, cups, cutlery and other kitchen utensils, a couple of mugs and some plates. I've put foam in here now so it's all nicely protected, doesn't rattle about when I'm driving, because there's nothing worse than stuff rattling around as you're driving along. So this is one of my favourite parts of the van. We've extended the overhead storage, as the standard one is pretty small, can't really fit too much in there. So we made a little extension and carpeted it nicely. This does actually come out, so it's got a couple of brackets on the front holding it on, and then some fixing blocks on the side, so I can twist the fixing blocks, it drops down and lifts off. So all my bedding goes up here, my cushions, pillows, sleeping bag, that sort of stuff, and it just gives me loads more room. I don't have to store them under the bed, really easy to get to, and it just makes it that bit smoother when setting up the bed or packing it away in the morning. I've just noticed that screw has come out of this light, so that's going to be getting fixed when I get home. And then also here, just really simple, we've got a piece of conduit tube, and that's how we've made a curtain rail. Nice cheap, £15 Dunelm curtains, blackout, thermal, and they seem to be doing the job. So this is another bit you've seen before, however it looks slightly different today, and we'll get onto that in a minute. This is my food storage, so all my tin stuff, powders, packets, stuff like that under here, and then this swab goes back on. Now this swab does also lift straight out, and I'll show you that in a minute, so it can be used as a stool, footstool, or to sit on outside of the van. So yeah, as I was saying, the whole thing lifts out, so you can take the swab off and then lift the whole piece out. as easy as that. So moving on to the back of the van now. With Volkswagen, well, with the Caddy anyway, there's no rear door latch on the inside. So I've done the old lanyard trick. So to easily open the door, pop the lanyard, door opens. And we've also added this multi-purpose, shut the door with it, and it's also a bottle opener. We then got the blinds that we made ourselves, piece of plywood in this top section, and then all the ones below are just pieces of nice thick card that just pops up, velcros on, and then it's a bit difficult to do with one hand, clips on and they stay up. I haven't had any problems with them falling down yet, and they're a fraction of the price for the ones you can buy, and it wasn't too bad making them, to be honest. Obviously same on the other side, that one's a bit bigger. So when I want to sleep for the night, whole van's blacked out. One thing I did think about doing was having the windows tinted, but to be honest, in the night when they're up, it's pretty blacked out. No one's going to see in, and I quite like having the sun coming in the morning. So I think for now, they're going to be left clear. So now we're on to the important parts, the new stuff. Now this, where to start? So these swabs that we had were just done temporary with old bed sheets, and to be honest, they were alright, they did the job. However, I've recently had the swabs reupholstered by Trimat, and as you can see, they are awesome now. So much better. It just finishes the van off, and yeah, I'm made up with them. They're brilliant, really, really good, really comfy. I've had the blue GTI tartan stitch, bit of black leather. I'm made up with them. So let's make the bed up and you can see how it looks. So there you go. There's the bed fully made. My new swabs. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'm heading off to Camper Jam. Be the first time using these new swabs, so can't wait to try them out. They're super comfy, really tidy. Like I say, I've made up with them. If you are looking to have your swabs reupholstered, 100% have a look at Trimat. I'll leave links to their Facebook and whatnot down below. Yeah, they're brilliant. I'm going to go and shoot some footage for them next week. That'll be in the next video, so you can see how they do, what they do. It's a little family run business, but they're honestly spot on when it comes to reupholstery. They can do front seats, rock and roll beds, these sort of swabs, absolutely anything. And they've got some really nice stuff, so I'll show you around their unit in the next video. And honestly guys, some of the stuff you'll see there, your mind will be blown. They do a really good job. So once again, thank you Trimat for the new swabs. Also guys, just a quick one, I haven't been paid, it's not promotion. My dad had his swabs in his van done by Trimat a few years ago, really happy with them. So obviously I've gone there, they've done a couple of bits for us now, and the work's spot on. Small family business, so I'm just giving them the credit they deserve. They've done an amazing job. So another little addition we've made, which doesn't seem like a big one, but will make a massive difference when I'm at festivals or I'm parked up for a long time, or even cooking for a few people, which I'm going to be doing this weekend at Camper Jam. We fed off the gas, so I've now got another gas pipe here. So while I'm cooking in the van, I can also use the Cadder outside the van, so I can cook a few things on the Cadder, a few things on the hobs, and hopefully food then won't go cold. I can cook better meals and cook more things, more variation at the same time, so I'm eating everything warm instead of cooking some potatoes and then having to put them on a plate and they go cold while I'm cooking my veg. So that was a big thing. I'm going to test it out this weekend. Another big one, another new addition. While I've been away on holiday this week, my dad's been sending me little update videos and pictures. He's made a table, and I totally forgot that he'd made it until I thought about it, because you can't even notice it. I'll let you guys tell me where my new table is. That's right, it's here. So it's on the end of the kitchen unit, folds down like that, and I can open this door. Could have someone sitting here, perfect for a plate or a beer. Could even have someone sitting here. Nice little table, just on piano hinge, same as all the cupboards. So I can eat now outside the van. Awesome. Then final couple of new additions to the van. I've had some roof bars, so I can carry stuff on the top, kayaks, paddle boards, anything really. And we've also made a rail for an awning. Now I say an awning, we've got a shower curtain that fits on here, and then just a few poles, but it's enough to sit outside in. If you want a bit of shade, or if it's raining and I still want to sit outside, it'll do a job. And I'm going to be using that again for the first time this weekend. So guys, that pretty much sums it up. Like I say, most of the stuff was stuff that some of you will have seen in the van before in the last tour video. However, I feel like some of the tweaks we've made in the last few months have made the van 10 times better, so I just wanted to share those with you guys. That table is going to be a big help sitting outside, so I can now have 2 people sat out there eating, someone sat in the van eating. Even, I mean, you could get 5 people on this bench eating off their lap. But yeah, that's a big upgrade. That table can eat outside the van now. If it's a nice day, I don't have to sit in here and eat. I can be social and sit outside. The awning rail, like I say, it's not going to get a lot of use when I'm parked up overnight, little stealth camp, stuff like that. But when I'm at weekends away, festivals, camping with mates, it'll be really good. Same with the kayak, probably not going to get a lot of use, but in the right circumstance, it's going to make a big difference to my cooking. I did use it at the Caddy Boys camp out a couple of weeks ago, so I cooked my corn meat for my wraps on there with some potatoes, and then I did rice, sweet corn, everything else on the hob, and it all finished at the same time, so I didn't have any cold food, which for me is a big win. And then obviously, like I say, the big thing is these swabs. Really happy with them. Hopefully I'm gonna have a nice weekend of sleep. If you want to see more stuff like this, van tours, van builds, and my camping trips, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know as soon as I upload. Thank you very much once again for watching, guys. Cheers for all the support, it's been brilliant. And if you have a van that you think I may be interested in having a look at, and some of my viewers might be interested in having a look at, drop me a message, because I'm looking for people's vans that I can give little tours of. Anything from a teardrop caravan to a full-size Winnebago. I want to see all those vans, and I'm sure you guys do too. This video should be live on the Friday of Camper Jam, so if any of you are there, drop me a message. I know the signal's not always great there, but drop me a message, let me know where you are, and I'll come and meet you guys, or come and find me. My blue van is hard to miss. But yeah, thank you very much for watching once again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Look after yourselves.